All right. I wanted to talk about how to check your work, and I was going to make a little video about how to graph your function in spreadsheets. So if you look at this, here's my data. So if I highlight these two columns and say Insert Chart and turn this into a scatter plot, you can see I have my nice parabola, right? I got some gaps and stuff here. That's okay. Now, um, so there's my parabola, right? And let's say that I do all my math and I come up with this equation here, which I did do. H of t equals negative 5.54 times t minus 0.5 squared plus 3.6. Now, to turn that into a spreadsheet equation, all I have to do is take out the h of t and then make sure and put this little asterisk symbol there in anytime that I want multiplication to happen, right? You can't just assume that when it's next to the parentheses, it knows to multiply because it's a computer. And then I'm going to put my reference cell, right? So this is where it inputs. And then the rest of it looks kind of similar. So let's go and do that thing. So in this next row, I'm going to say model. And then I'm going to type in what I just had. So equals, all the functions start with an equal sign, parentheses, and then and then I need my little shift 8 thing. So this tells the computer to multiply. And then this is my input, A2, my x, right? 0.5 to the second power plus 3.6. Oops, not 36, 3.6. Now, um, now what I can do is drag this down like this, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and delete chart, and then I'm going to highlight all three columns and say insert chart. And I'm going to turn it into a scatter plot. Now, for me, at least, that looks just a little bit low, right? And I know that if I boost this up right here, my vertex, okay, then that's going to raise it up a little bit. You can see how that dot moved up. And then I can drag this down again. And now you can see that it fits pretty darn well, right? Um, you could mess around with it for a little bit, but this looks pretty good, right? Now, what if I came in here and I had something like this? We'll do this. Now, obviously, this graph, right, that needs to be a lot steeper, right? And so this had a vertical stretch of negative 3.54, which we know our goal is to have it somewhere around negative 5. So then if I came in and saw that, I would be like, oh, well, that's not right. But that looks a lot better. And you could keep tweaking it and stuff because a model is only as good as you should make sure that it fits the data. Anyway, so that's how you do it. Just graph it in the cell next to it, highlight all three, and if they're next to it like this, then it'll use the first column as the x coordinate, and it'll use these other two as x and y coordinate as further x coordinates. Anyway, hopefully that's helpful. Talk to you later.